Hello and welcome back to Soul Infused Holidays. The Soul Infused Holidays are nearly over. It's unbelievable how time passes by so quickly. So welcome to nearly the last day. Tomorrow is the last day of Soul Infused Holidays. So welcome, welcome, welcome. And I always love to see and hear who's here. So if you're live, leave a comment below. Tell me that you're here. If you're on the replay, leave a comment below as well. And again, remember, invite someone that you care for and that might benefit from these free trainings every day. Okay, good. So who's in the house? Hi, Gail. Missed you yesterday. Fantastic. Emily, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. And if you're new to my show and to my work, my name is Sonia Bueno de la Torre, and I am here to support you to feel confident, vibrant, and let your soul come in. Set your soul free so that you can be a soul-infused person living a soul-infused life. And hello also to Instagram, hello Facebook. Today, I'm going to share with you a powerful exercise that you can use to shift your energy anytime, anywhere. And I'm also going to talk a little bit about the energy of words. So when I say powerful, a powerful exercise, it doesn't have to be difficult or complicated. Simple exercises can be super powerful. And why I came up with it, I want to share, like this year in April, I was speaker at an event and I was talking about the energy of words, and it was a little bit of a longer talk than what I'm going to share with you today. But I did share this exercise and a few other exercises as well. And 2 weeks ago, one of the women who participated in that event, and I didn't speak to her back then, so I didn't even know about this. So she shared with the host from the event last time that she saw my talk and that it changed her life. So, I mean, that's always such a humbling and touching moment for me. She said she has been doing this exercise every day ever since, and it changed her life completely. So that is the power of something. I cannot guarantee it's going to do the same for you, but I can guarantee you if you do something consistently, it will change your life. So I'm going to share that with you in just a moment. Tina is here. Hello. Who else is here? Click the love and like button so that I know you see and hear me. And I'm going to share this exercise that I shared with that group when I had my talk with you. And not that you need to write something down. However, I would recommend grab a pen and paper just that you can make some notes and that you can actually do the exercise with me, and then you can complete the exercise later for yourself. Okay, does that sound good? If that sounds good, give me a thumbs up or wave at me on Instagram. Okay, and if you're watching the replay on YouTube or any other, wherever you look, what you're watching me, leave a comment below because I want to know that you're here. Okay, so I am a person who likes to stay active, right? And I remember in 2016, or maybe it was 2015, no, I think it was 2016, I decided to run a half marathon for whatever reason. Don't ask me why, but I wanted to do that. So I was training for it. And I've never trained for a marathon before, or half marathon. And even though I used to run, it was kind of like a little bit difficult to get started and to the training. And I had a very specific training plan because I was doing that with a group of entrepreneurs that we wanted to use endurance training for our own mindset, for our ability to be really powerful in our business. So I knew exactly what to do every day. And I remember one day that I was running and I had to run a certain amount of minutes. I think it was like 8 minutes or 10 minutes at a moderate pace. And I had to take the same mile, like the same distance. I was supposed to run back the same distance as fast as I can. And I'm okay with running moderately. I'm not good when it comes to speeding up. Why I'm sharing this with you, While I was doing it, and I had to do that twice, I got caught up in, and you might resonate with you. It doesn't matter. It has nothing to do with you running a half marathon or not, but you might exercise or something else. I got into that mindset of, oh, this is hard. Why am I doing this? I cannot do this. And while I caught myself in those thoughts, of course, my performance was horrible. I did not enjoy it. I didn't have any fun in that moment. And so I was running with all those negative thoughts, and I got into that loop, and it looked like it was forever. I had to run those 10 minutes, and every few seconds I thought, oh my God, another, oh my God. It was horrendous. So here's what I did. And that's the exercise that I'm gonna share with you, because you can even do that when you're running. I use the power of words and the energy of words to shift my energy in a very simple way. And I call it the ABC exercise. And how it works, there's certain words that have a higher frequency, that are more powerful, they're more uplifting versus hard, I'm not enjoying this. Like, everything is energy. You've been following me for a while, you know this. And that I've been doing energy work for over 20 years. And even the simple forms of words are extremely powerful and influence you all the time. So the ABC exercise is that you find the words for every alphabet, for every letter, A, B, C, D, E, A to Z, okay? And you simply, it's so simple, but it's so powerful. So you start with A, with the letter A, and you come up with words that uplift you and that are powerful and best case have a higher frequency. So before I give you example, what word with A do you come up with right now that is uplifting, powerful, or that you just love? Leave a comment below. Hi, Karen. Love it. So leave comment below. You are here participating with me. So also, if you're on the replay, leave one word or more words, but one word is enough. One word with A that is powerful, uplifting, and that will make you feel good. So what do we have here? Awesome. I love awesome. I love awesome. Awesome is a good word. What else? And I will give you more. Why I want you to do that, because first, you might have particular words that will empower you more personally than other words. And at the same time, it already gets you in the action and the doing. You don't just want to listen to me. You want to participate. You want to engage. And you want to use the words. And I will see, hello, hello. I'm just having to look over there to check on Instagram. Awesome. Okay, what else would you have? Oh, that actually wasn't my answer for A, but it is an answer. Fantastic. Aligned. Aligned is a very good word. Aligned again. Amazing. Alignment, attitude. Okay, great. So these are great examples, and I'm going to give you a few more, and write them down. Just, you can make a list, A, B, C, D, E, and you can finish that later. So don't get too distracted. And more, in my experience, you practice that yourself, you experiment yourself, okay? I'm just giving you suggestions. In my experience, action words like verbs are most powerful. Amazing. Alive is a very good word. Awesome we had, aligned, even attractive, active. So these are only a few. Once you start with it, you can come up with more and more words. Okay, so that's with A. Let's find something with B. Give me a few words with B. Abundance. Yeah, abundance is a great. Thank you, Jen. And it could be, if you want to do an action word about, oh, not an action word. I think you know what I mean, adjective. I think you get what I'm saying. Abundant, right? Okay, so B. Give me a word with B. One word with B. And an uplifting, empowering, feel good word with B. Go ahead. What do we have? bountiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful has a very good vibration, by the way. Yeah. Give me one or two more. And whatever you come up with, write them down. And also the words that other people come up with. That's why it's so important to share. Community is powerful. You might not come up with the word. Bountiful, for example, is not a word that will come up in my awareness right away. So write a few words with B. Okay, and I'm not going to do the whole alphabet here with you, but this is fun, this is joyful, and I want to get you into the exercise with a few letters. Okay, bright, I love bright, amazing. Thank you for your engagement here, love it. Give me a word with C. Give me a word with C. Anything with C, and it might be more difficult than with A, I don't know. So, and if you're watching the replay, think about the words. Don't even only listen to me. Have your pen, a piece of paper there, or your journal, or whatever you use, a pen, A, B, C, and then write either underneath or on the side, write those words down. Because you can add the words and come up with a bigger list later. Creative, I love creative. Creative is a very good word with C. Give me one or two more. Creative, connection, clarity, love it. You guys are so awesome, bright, and creative. Take that in. And if you want to make the adjectives like clear, connected, creative, you are amazing. Okay, good. So how can you use this? And before we even continue, check in with you for a moment. Just tune, how is it to do this exercise? How is it to tune into these words? And then also tune into the energy of the words. That's how you can enhance the exercise. So what I would suggest for you to do is after this call, after the show, you take 5 minutes, put a timer, and I'm saying 5 minutes because 5 minutes, and if you don't want to take 5 minutes, take 1 minute. But don't just leave today's show and don't do anything with it. Do your A to Z list. Even if it's only one word, don't stress yourself about or overcomplicate it with finding 3, 4, 5, 10 words. One word, A, B, C, D, E, F, and blah, 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 me. And if you have a hard time finding a word with a particular letter, just move on. Don't stay stuck. Stay in a creative mood and be also, yeah, creative in a way. For example, when I had the word K, so I was running, right? And I was really having a really hard time. I remember it was hot and I was out of shape. And so I was saying all these words. Amazing, brilliant, clear, delicious, elegant, free, gorgeous. And then I had to go through the alphabet sometimes. H. And I was like, H? I was like, hilarious. Ideal, choosy, and then K. And I was K. And I was like, K. And that's when I said creative. So it's not written with a K, but it sounds like it. And I just kept going. So it was actually creative in that moment. So I kept doing it with every word. And here's how you can do it. There are many different ways to do this. If you want to put more power into it, and if you want you to use it to shift your energy, you want to not only say or think about the word, you want to tap into the energy of the word, and you want to say as if that is you. That's why adjectives, if that's actually the right word, so I'm not good in grammar, so you can correct me if you want, but instead of saying freedom, but you can feel it, you can feel the difference. Instead of saying freedom, you say free, and you internally mean I am free. Totally different effect, totally different effect. So if you're sitting somewhere, if you're running, if you're sitting in the train, if you do it out loud or not, you want to tune into the energy and to the vibration of that word, and you want to feel it in your body, and you want to think of that as who you are and how you feel. There's your U word. Where's your U? Uplifting. I love it. Emily, I thank you. You are bringing so much value here to this. Fun and uplifting. Yeah, uplifting is a good word for you. Tardy to the party. No worries, Dolly. Watch the replay. You're going to love this. And your L word. Yes. So Emily is saying, my son is running his first full marathon next year. I'm so going to share this with him. Oh my God, it's going to be so amazing. And the great thing is, again, use the marathon as an analogy to anything in your life that might stress you out, that might be hard, anything new that you're learning, or if you want to do something fun and playful to shift your energy. Deep inner work is not easy. Deep inner work takes time, and deep transformation doesn't happen overnight. And at the same time, there are things that you can do. It can be fun and playful at the same time. So I wanted to give that. What is my L word? I don't know what your L word is. Love. Yeah, loving. Use loving. I really recommend you, when you do your list, to write down loving, connected, beautiful, creative, free, clear, versus the noun of the word. Okay. Is this landing for you? Is this helpful? Do you like it? How do you feel? Give me thumbs up or loves if this is actually something you are enjoying right now, that is valuable to you, and that you're actually implementing right now with me. Give me thumbs ups, loves, let me know. Okay, good. So, because we have a few more minutes, I'm gonna jump off. Okay, get the likes and the loves. Okay, again, if you're on the replay, share your words with me. So, if you have your list right now, and you might have not finished it yet, but again, use it for every letter and let yourself be creative, let it be fun. And here's a few variations of how you can use this exercise, okay? The variations can be writing it out, what you just did. And you will come up with more uplifting words when you focus on uplifting words. So maybe in the beginning, you come only up with one word. But if you keep the process of focusing on those words, you will come up more and you can add them later. So one is the written form, and you can make a nice sheet out of this, or print it, put it on the fridge, or just use it as a visual to read it. Okay, that's one variation. There's so many variations to this, and over time and also next year we'll share more with you, but this already is a great foundation. Then you can say it out loud. That's very powerful. When I was running, when I was training for my half marathon and I was running, and I was often running very early, no one was there anyway, but I don't really care anymore what people think of me. So I was literally running and I was saying these words out loud. You can imagine how funny that might have looked like, kind of running, and I was like, amazing, brilliant, oh my God, sensual, terrific, unique, whatever came up, wise. I'm just giving you a few words for the alphabet later on, so you can have some. And then when the word X, you can use anything that is extreme. Like X, I was like X, extra, extremely awesome. You wanna let it be playful. But I was saying it out loud. And you might not want to do that when you are within a crowd, unless you're sharing this exercise, that you can credit me for coming up with this, or not, I don't care, just share it anyway. And yeah, out loud and listening to it. What you also can do, I'm just thinking of what else you can do. You can record those. You can record a little message, and you can use the I am before as a little affirmation, but you don't have to, but you could say, okay, I am. And you can use one word. There's so many variations to do whatever you want. I am alive, beautiful, charismatic, delightful, elegant, and such and such and such and such. And you have a little resource that you can listen. Of course, you need to feel comfortable listening to your own voice. If you hate your own voice, then work on that so that you start loving all of the pieces of yourself. And otherwise, let someone else record it, or write it just simply down, or say it out loud. And then the last variation that I'm gonna share here is internally, without voicing it out or even without writing it. So when I was running, I could have easily done it internally, and I still do that sometimes. So the other day I was at the gym, and I shared with you that, you know, I was so determined to get back in shape by the end of the year that I hired a trainer. So I've done that for a while. Now I'm in a group training, group class setting, and we did a plank, an exercise for a certain amount of time. And when I catch myself thinking of, oh my God, this is so hard, or oh my God, I'm not so sure if I can do it. Yeah, I just start doing that internally. And I just say, amazing, beautiful, because time passes by. And before I even ever get to Z, the time is out. And so I hope this is valuable. These are a few variations, and I would love to hear from you. Let me know what is your biggest takeaway from today's episode. Leave me a comment below. If you don't feel comfortable leaving a comment publicly, send me a private message. But let me know what is your biggest takeaway. And now go and take action. Do this little exercise after the show, share it with someone, share this episode with someone. Because everybody, you don't have to be spiritual, they don't have to believe in a soul, they don't have to care about energy. It does not matter who they are, what they do. This exercise can change anyone's life, like it did with that woman that I shared with you in the beginning. And why would you not want to help someone to do that? By having an easy but powerful or simple exercise to shift your energy anytime and anywhere. And tomorrow is the last day of the Soul Infused holidays. So please come celebrate with me before we are taking off. I'm going to be taking off, unplugging. I won't be available for 2 weeks. So show up tomorrow. Ask me anything you want tomorrow. And I am super, super excited to finish this year with you guys here live tomorrow and on Instagram. And thank you very much for being here. I love you. I appreciate you. Talk to you soon.